DreamWorks once used Shrek as punishment for underperforming animators, and now it's one of the most iconic franchises ever. But here's the twist. The movie they treated as a slap on the wrist became their golden goose. DreamWorks Animation burst onto the scene in the late 90s with ambitious projects that aimed to challenge Disney's iron grip on the animation world. Their first major animated film, The Prince of Egypt, 1998, was a lavish, star-studded musical retelling of the Exodus story, featuring A-listers like Val Kilmer, Ralph Fiennes, and Michelle Pfeiffer. It was a prestige project, a critical darling, and even won an Oscar for Best Original Song. Naturally, animators at DreamWorks saw working on it as a privilege, and failing at it came with a humiliating consequence, being demoted to Shrek. Yes, you read that right. In the early days, Shrek, 2001, was the animation equivalent of being sent to the principal's office. According to Nicole Laporte's book, The Men Who Would Be King, animators who underperformed on The Prince of Egypt were reassigned to Shrek, a project many saw as crude, silly, and beneath them. One anonymous animator even called it the Gulag, and this is the part most people miss. Shrek wasn't just a comedy, it was originally envisioned as downright revolting. Based on William Steig's picture book, Shrek was supposed to be the grossest creature alive, married to the second grossest, with equally disgusting kids. Early versions leaned hard into this aesthetic, complete with mud baths, fart jokes, and outhouse humor. For traditional animators used to elegant musicals, like The Prince of Egypt, being forced to animate a farting ogre felt like a career low. The irony? Shrek became a cultural phenomenon. While The Prince of Egypt faded into niche appreciation, Shrek exploded into a billion-dollar franchise. It wasn't just a hit, it reshaped animation. The film's anti-fairy tale satire, Take That, Disney, resonated with audiences, spawning sequels, spin-offs, Puss in Boots, anyone? Broadway shows, and even theme park attractions. By 2004, Shrek 2 was the highest-grossing film of the year globally. Controversial take. Was DreamWorks' punishment mindset toxic or genius? On one hand, treating Shrek as a punishment suggests a studio culture that underestimated its own creativity. On the other, did that very dismissal free the team to take risks? After all, Shrek's success came from its rebellious, unpolished charm. Would it have been as groundbreaking if it had been treated as a prestige project from the start? Food for thought. If Shrek had been the prestige project and The Prince of Egypt the punishment, would either film have turned out differently? Can you think of other movies that were initially dismissed but became classics? Hint, The Godfather was almost a disaster. And most importantly, would you have wanted to work on Shrek in 1999, or would you have fought to stay on The Prince of Egypt? Sound off in the comments.